Welcome back everyone to our Let's Play series of TransRoad USA. So in our last video we did a lot more of our swapping around of trailers, and it takes a little bit to get done, but I really like what we've got. We've got quite a few trailers now on our two most profitable trailer types, which means that we're going to be making a lot more money, and that's what I want to focus on here in this video. We're at basically $5.8 million right now. And I took a quick look at the rating list, which I do from time to time, and I've been doing it in the past mostly to see about buyouts and things like that. But now I noticed that we have once again taken a $2 million lead as far as valuation goes over Gordon Fox Trucking. So if you remember back a few videos ago, the last time we took a look at this, Gordon Fox was back ahead of us, but we've since pulled back ahead of him. And it seems like as we're focusing more on the more profitable trailers, we tend to pull ahead, almost as if the AI is not doing something similar as that. So we'll keep that in mind. Again, I'm not all that thrilled about being ahead of Gordon Fox Trucking right now, because I feel like he's sort of the rabbit out there that we're supposed to be chasing in this. So we're going to keep doing what we do, and as we move forward, we're going to try to make as much money as we can and see what we can do beyond the 5.8 million. Now, one thing that I generally forget about most of the time is the career mode. We need to fulfill 6 log contracts, so I'll try to keep that in mind with the flatbed trailer when I'm looking for new contracts, but I'm not going to go out of my way right now. What we'll probably end up doing is a dedicated video to where I just focus that particular trailer type on those contracts, and so every once in a while we'll focus on the career mode, but otherwise we're really here to have some fun and try to make some money. So let's go ahead and get things started while I take a look and just see what we've got going. Now, one of the things, we got a crisis on, so this is one of our trailers, so the dump trailer. Okay, so we've got, let's see, strikes in multiple mines leads to lower production of coal and ores, so payment for dump transports will drop. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind, and we'll see how things go for those types of contracts. Fortunately, I have yet to see where you have issues with multiple trailers at one time. So no economic crisis in more than one trailer. So we're still good to go with our most profitable trailer. All right, let's see. Right now we're going Memphis to Indy, and we're getting close to being done with this particular contract. Not too terribly far away from it. Let's catch a quick glimpse in Indy and just see if there's anything that we could look at potentially doing back to Memphis. Okay, doesn't look like it, at least not for that particular customer. Okay, we got something here. Okay, this isn't bad. Again, I'm almost not even looking that much at the money for this particular trailer type. What I'm looking is to try to keep these trailers busy as much as possible. We need 5 trucks for this. Again, the money is not all that great, but it lines up fairly well with the number of trips we have remaining. We're going to have about 10 trips here very shortly, but we'll be done pretty quick given the fact that we got 8 trucks on this particular route. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about, at the most we're going to lose is $9,400. So I'm not going to worry about the timing on this one. We're just going to try to keep these guys moving along. Let's see what we've got here. So we're 25 of 50, but we got 13 trucks on it. So we got some work to do, maybe finding us another trip here. So Charlotte to Memphis, and we've already seen multiple times Memphis has nothing for us on this trailer type, which is perfectly fine. But I can tell you who does. If we get up north some, they do. And in particular, Detroit will have some of those log contracts that we need, and I'm sure several other places will as well. But for right now, we need Memphis, and of course, we're not going to get that for this trailer type. So if we click there, you can see we don't offer anything for this trailer type. So we're just going to leave them, no return trip for them. And we're almost done with this particular week on the dump trailer. So right now we're making $11,700 per trip, which is awesome. We'll see if that starts to change during this economic downturn for this particular trailer type. And then over here to the side, we've got 10 trucks that are making good money, $6,000 per trip on this particular recurring contract for the reefer trailers. So we're doing good there, and I'm not apt to get rid of these guys as long as I'm making this kind of money out of them. That's the name of the game. So right now I think we've got pretty much got what we've got. Always looking for return trips and backhauls on these guys when I can, but I'm not going to force it. I mean, we're making good money. You can see we're already up to 6.2 fulfilling contracts. One of these that it mentions we just took a look at here on schedule 2. But yeah, everything is going along great. I see plus 21,000 pop in there. That's what we want. The one thing I do want to check on is, let's go into the depot, make sure, okay, so automatic maintenance is still checked. We want to make sure that we didn't have anything that was going to hurt us there. And I want to go into our HQ right quick and look at our drivers, because we got a couple of drivers that we're not using after we did all that swapping out in our last video. This guy, let's see, I'm not really worried about the cost of keeping these guys on. I know that's an extra cost, but I'm not really all that worried about it, because $810 a week, I mean, factor that per month, it's just not enough for me to be concerned with. This isn't a real world deal we're looking at here. We're looking specifically at having fun, and this is most definitely a game. All right, this guy I'm more likely to keep if I think that we're going to have access to some more trucks later on. But right now, I don't think we are. And the reason I would be more apt to keep him on is because he's not making very much. All right, so we're going to let him go, and then I'm also going to let this guy go. Now that we have the ability to train these guys, that would be one reason to keep them on when they're not currently working a truck. But right now, aside from this takeover, we really don't have anything coming up that would... Okay, so it looks like, yeah, we're going to miss this one by a little bit, but kind of knew that was very likely to happen. All right, you can see these guys fulfilling this order right now. Okay, schedule 8 just reset, so we're ready to start that one all over again. Okay, let's go back to the schedule that we're really concerned more than anything about, and that is schedule 2. Okay, now schedule 1's got that one out of the way, so we had a delay of about a day on that one. Again, we didn't really lose a whole lot of money on that, so that's why I wasn't too concerned about the timing. All right, so you can see all of our trucks are now good to go. Now we have a truck. Why do we have this truck with no driver? That's interesting, because it says we have 42 trucks and trailers and 42 drivers. So, okay. Quincy, what are you doing out of the truck? Interesting. Very interesting. Not sure what happened there. I must have missed something along the way. All right, so while these guys, let's see, they're headed to Indy. We got some guys at Memphis. And let's see, anybody else right now? No. That's all of these guys. So there's 8 of them total. We got 2 more headed to Indy. Let's go ahead and take a look in Memphis and see if there's anything that interests us. Let's go ahead and pull up our schedule for them. I would really love a recurring deal, a nice one similar to what we got for the reefer trailers with these guys if possible. Okay, Memphis to Charlotte. That's not bad. It's a 7-truck deal, which worries me a little bit because we don't have all of our guys in Memphis ready to get going. But that 102,000 is hard to beat. Let's see what else is available. So we got 15 trips. Again, I would prefer a longer number of trips to keep these guys busy. But we also want some money along the way. Okay, that's 50 trips, but it doesn't make us very much money at all. Yikes. Okay, Kansas City, this would give us an opportunity to upgrade there. But still, just not much money. What about this one? Ooh, we could go to LA for the first time, but we'd have to lose money to do it. All right, this one isn't bad. Again, it's an 8-truck deal, and that $146,000 is looming large. So it makes me think we may not be able to pull this off because we just have enough trucks for that. But, of course, I'm not against trying it. All right, let's take one quick look. I just keep hoping that one of these recurring deals is going to sweep me off my feet and give me something that I absolutely cannot refuse. But so far, I'm not seeing anything that's even close. Okay, this isn't bad. Memphis to Portland, 8 trucks, 3,400 per week. Plus, we haven't been to Portland. 3,400. That's not bad for this particular trailer type. All right, well, let's stay away from that just for now. Let's take this. I think I want to go Memphis to Charlotte right now. This is a little bit less, one fewer required number of trucks. And so I'm being wooed by that 102,000 that we saw. And hopefully we can make our deadline here, even though we don't have all of the guys nearby that we need. So let's first start out by getting all of these folks in Memphis, all 4 of them, on the job. And let's see, where are you along the way? Okay, you are actually in Indy, almost to the depot. These 2 guys are in the depot. So there's our 8 trucks. Hopefully we can, with an extra truck, get what we need out of this particular deal. And I won't worry too much about a return trip, because I feel like we're pushing our luck here to complete the one contract on time. Okay, now we've got, you can see we've got trailers becoming available now here, because once again, lots of trucks will complete this very quickly. So what I would like to do is something from Memphis up to, say, Detroit. However, that's not going to be an option. How about if we go, how about St. Louis? Is there anything in St. Louis that is going to Detroit? I would like to go to Detroit. Well, that's Indy. Okay, not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, 4,200, not bad. What's this one? 12,400 per week. Oh, that's killing me, because I want very badly to do that. And I feel like we're set up perfectly to do that, but we're not going to be able to do what we need to do on the career mode if I do this one, unless I start getting rid of some of these other trucks, which may be what I ultimately do, because that's going to be very hard for me to give up. 12.4 per trip is awesome. This is also awesome. 238,000 completion bonus. Okay, I'm going to let this go for now. But very soon I want to figure out a way to make that happen by moving over some other trucks and trailers. So we'll swap those out, but I don't want to quite do that just yet. All right, let's put these guys there. And then eventually I want to start actually doing some of these lumber loads, but it doesn't look like we're quite ready for that. Okay, we're still doing good on this particular per trip number. It has not gone down. I keep waiting to see if it's going to reset, but so far so good. Okay, you can see it just reset. Let's go ahead and keep going. Plus 21,000. I like it. We're up to almost 6.4 million. So once again, doing well. This is what I like to see, everything running smooth. All right, hoping that we can make it on this deal. That's why I'm sort of stuck on that. Let's see what these guys are up to. Oh, they're getting... Okay, so they're sort of stuck in San Antonio right now. So we got 3 down here. Do we have anything in San Antonio for this? Not as far as lumber. Okay, so we got some things. Let's see what we've got. Not impressed. Okay, that one I like. So San Antonio to Indy, that'll get us back over more toward the east. Particularly northeast, that I want to get to, up close to the northern part of the country. And all right, so we're not looking at much other than that. That's a 5-trip deal. And of course, we're going to have, or 5-truck deal rather. We're going to have some more guys that are going to be coming available here very shortly. Okay, let's go ahead and set these guys up. This guy, where is he? He's actually in Memphis. Okay, so he's already made it. Didn't notice the icon missing, so he is in Memphis. Let's go ahead and have him. Well, no, let's don't have him drive all the way to San Antonio. Not just yet. What I do want to have him do, however, is make his way up to Indy. Okay, that way we'll have him. Again, I'm trying to get up here to eventually get ready to do some of these log deliveries and contracts, but right now I'm not finding anything that's taking me up there. Okay, some more trucks that are coming available, and that must mean that we're almost done with this particular contract, which is great. That's what I want to see. So these guys will stay in Charlotte as they arrive, or at least as many of them as we can fit. Okay, let's see what's available in Charlotte and see if these guys can convince me to keep these trailer types around for a little while. Okay, this is a good deal. This is the kind of thing that will do it. So Charlotte up to Detroit, but that's the wrong trailer type that I want in Detroit. Let's see. Okay, not bad there. These are the type places I want to be going to, making deliveries for, that's for sure. But again, we just need the other trailer type to do that. Wow, 50 trips. Not much per trip. That's a pretty paltry amount, but the completion bonus is quite nice. Okay, St. Louis, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see, we haven't been to Detroit in a while, which is making me like this one. I think we're going to take this one. This is a 5-truck deal. And sort of spread it around and visit some of these other places. All right, so throwing money around at me like this is making me think I might want to keep these guys around a little bit. Okay, now we've got this guy in Indy. Let's actually hop up here to Detroit. And I want to take a quick look and see. Wait a minute. Let's get on the right schedule. There we go. All right, so we could take any 1-truck deals. Anything. I mean, look at this. 6,600 per, 55,000 completion bonus. I like it. 5-truck deals, 8-truck deals. All right, so everything's at least 5. That's kind of what you expect to see. That is a great deal there. 14,000 per trip, 58,000 completion bonus. I like it. We just got to get some guys up here. Okay, let's get things going again. We're up to 6.8 million, so we're up over $1 million so far in today's video. I like the sound of that. More plus signs. All right, so contract fulfilled here. So we are getting, yeah, there we go. We're starting to get some guys that are idle on this. All right, so we're in Indy. These guys are where? Okay, they're in San Antonio. So let's look for something for them. Maybe. I don't know if we're going to find anything with three trucks. Okay, there's a 2-truck deal. That's going to Dallas. I'd prefer to get them going back a little bit farther north. But, all right, so this kind of is what it is right now. All right, these guys are in San Antonio already. We might as well take advantage of the fact that they're there. And we'll get them started right there. And then these other guys that are in Indy coming available. You can see one of them already there. We moved him earlier. Then we got 2 more guys that should be, yeah, they're already there as well. So they'll be in the depot shortly. And then I'm going to be looking for something. Okay, no, nothing in Indy. What about Chicago? They have anything? No, they do not. Okay, so we're going to have to get up to Detroit. And in order to do that, I'm going to need something in Detroit. Preferably for fewer Fewer trucks, 5 trucks. Well, 12 trucks is definitely not going to help us. 5 trucks, 8, and 5. Okay, so we're going to have at least 5 up here. All right, so that is not looking good for us. But we're going to have to deal with it. You can see we've got some guys that are... All right, one guy that's actually headed up here. Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to get these guys headed back down to San Antonio. That's the other problem since I didn't start out a new schedule. But that's all right. We'll deal with that. Okay, reset on this one. That's what our news item is about. All right, so not the end of the world. We're going to knock out these couple of contracts. You can see some nice money that's going to be coming our way if we get these fulfilled like we think we are. Really want to focus on trying to get everybody back together on this particular schedule. And then I also need to get them up north as well. Okay, so now we've got, again, we got 3 people in Indy, and I need to get some more people. I may just have to bite the bullet and have these guys head up north. So we're going to head... Can I do it that way? No, you're not going to let me do it like that. All right, let's have these guys just head back up to Indy, at least the first 6 of them anyway. Okay, where are you? Nope, you are not going to Indy. You can go to... Let's have you go over to Des Moines. Because I want to make sure we've got all the space available that we can get. Let's see. Okay, nobody else is ready just yet. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's see. You're trying to go to Indy. Let's send you to Des Moines as well. So we've got 5 guys either at Indy or on their way to Indy. So I need one more guy I'm waiting on from this one, and we're going to get him. Nope. All these guys trying to go to the closest one. I don't want you at the closest one. Okay, now here we go. So let's go ahead and have you come up here to Indy. And where else can I have you guys go? Des Moines not bad, but I'm trying to already use that for something else, if possible. What about... Let's see, what about Bismarck? Do we have anything good in Bismarck? No, we do not. Minneapolis, yes. We've got some work up here, and there's kind of what we need. We need these type deals, and boy, I like the numbers on some of these deals. Okay, these are 5 truck deals. Okay, that's good. So if we get these guys up to Bismarck, I hate to have them go that far because we're full up in Indy. And I hate to have them drive all that way, but that's what we're going to have to do in order to get everybody where I want them. Okay, so we're just going to bite the bullet right now. All right, let's see. Who is... So San Antonio. Let's have you guys head up to Bismarck as well. Okay. So we'll keep an eye out. And, well, if I could get it to do it for me. There we go. All right, so Bismarck, we got 4 there. Let's go ahead and send a couple others. That's a long drive. Okay, and then we've got, oh, there's our friend Billy. Where are we going to send Billy? All right, we've got, let's see, we only have 5 in Indy. Is that because one of them hasn't gotten there yet? Yes, it is. So we could send Billy, let's see, Des Moines is going to be full here very shortly. Where are we going to send Billy that's nearby? We're going to send him, well, it's not really nearby, but it's in Memphis. Okay. So now we have cleared out Schedule 2, And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here in Indy. And I am ready to get this thing going in Detroit. We're going to take a chance on this. And we're going to try to get these guys on it and get going in the right direction. Let's see. So we got 5 trips for 5. Yeah, we're not going to make that one. We're going to be pushing our luck way too much there. Let's see. What do we have here? I would love to see something with fewer than 5 trucks, but we're not going to get it. I like this quite a bit going to Portland. 13,000 per trip. So even if we are late and we lose the 56K, we still get the 13,000 per trip. So I like that. As long as we're not too terribly late, and I don't think we will be. All right, so we're headed over to Portland. And so let's go ahead and let's get all of these guys loaded up, including the one who hasn't gotten there yet. And we are headed to Portland. Okay, so all dry trailers in Des Moines are headed that way anyway. And let's go ahead and have, well, I wish I could put 6 trucks on 5 trips. Isn't exactly what we want, but now I can move Billy up to Indy at the very least. And then I've got these guys headed to Bismarck, so we're getting there. Not the most efficient way of doing it, but we are getting there. Okay, so we got a couple of guys going to Indy. Des Moines is now starting to get where it needs to be. Okay, so we've got a lot of guys that are now becoming idle. That's perfectly fine. As we get closer to the end of the video, I kind of like to do that. It sets us up for a fresh start in our next video. So I don't mind that at all. And we started the video with 5.7 million, and we're going to make almost 2 million, and may actually make it to 2 million in profit while we get to the end of this video. Okay, so we got one driver that is headed to Indy. I think that's actually the extra driver that I put on this deal earlier without paying enough attention to it. Okay, and that's perfectly fine. And let's see, Portland. Let's see, where's going to be the closest area for them? Looks like it's going to be Des Moines if I get these other guys out of there. Okay. And so Des Moines and Indy are our closest bets to getting up here around Detroit and Minneapolis. And again, there might be some other places around here that have some of this work for us, but we don't see a lot of it. You can tell a lot of these places that we click on do not have what we're looking for. They still have some routes and some contracts available, but nothing like what we're looking for. Let's see, Pittsburgh, again, Steel City, you wouldn't expect to see much else there. What about Washington? Wouldn't expect to see it there. Boston? Boston's going to be more tech-oriented. What about our old location up here at Augusta? Yeah, we got some stuff up there. Again, it's not exactly logs, but we've got some contracts available anyway. Okay, so it looks like for now, Minneapolis is going to be a great location for log contracts, and then we've already seen Detroit is a great location for some logging contracts. And again, for right now, for career mode purposes, we don't care too much about the money, although the more the merrier. All right, so let's let this play through a little bit longer. Okay, contract fulfilled. Now we're all done with contract or schedule number 1. So let's go ahead and get these guys busy. All right, we got some in Des Moines. We want to keep these guys all set. So let's go ahead, head into Des Moines, pick our appropriate trailer. And let's see, what do you have for me? Give me something that's longer trips or even recurring. That would be nice. Okay, so you don't have a whole lot for me. Can you at least get me... I actually don't think this counts if I deliver supplies to them. I don't think that'll count that. Otherwise, I would jump on that. So this will get us over to Chicago, but I don't think we have enough trucks for that. Not nearby anyway. So 5 trucks to Kansas City. We're not looking at Kansas City. Minneapolis. Wow, just not much here. Okay, this would get us over to St. Louis, and then maybe we can get our guys down to Memphis after that. But yeah, there's just not a lot going on. So let's just go ahead and take this one. Very little money on this deal. Okay, so we've got, let's go ahead and get all these folks in Des Moines, at least 5 of them. Let's get them on this deal. And all right, we'll call it good on that. Looks like we got somebody under maintenance in Des Moines. Now we got everybody is in Bismarck. Okay, that's good. That's kind of what I wanted. Now, let's see if we can get them over to Minneapolis. Let's see. Whoops. Let's go. So do we have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we do. So now let's go look at Minneapolis and see if we've got anything. Oops, I'm on the wrong schedule. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they jumped on this deal. That's not bad. Okay, so what do we have? 5 trips, 10 trips. This one's not bad. Not the best, though, for this particular trailer type. Now we're talking. We can go to Augusta with 5 trucks, and we might be able to find something from Augusta coming back. Okay, I like this one. I like this. It's only for 5 trips, for 5 trucks, but I think we can live with that. We can also live with this one. This is also quite nice. 12,000. Ouch. That is, but once again, it gets us down into Charlotte. All right, let's take this. I can't pass up that kind of money. That's quite a bit of money. 91,000 completion bonus, in addition to that awesome 12,300 per on the deliveries. That's I can't let that one go. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to drag everybody onto this. And actually, do I want Billy? Nah, we'll keep Billy out of this one. Really wish it would stay put on the screen rather than me having to scroll every time I move a truck. Okay, so we got 6 trucks. The math doesn't work out too great when you divide that into 10, but so be it. And in fact, let's see, is there anything for us down in Charlotte? Anything? Okay, well, no, they're cutting wood, but they're not doing anything else with it. All right, what else do we have? Okay, that's not bad. 10,000 per trip. 9,000 per trip. Okay, not bad. They're shorter deals, but okay, wow, really like that one. That gets us to Rapid City, which isn't exactly where I want to be, but 21,000 per. I mean, come on. 36,000 completion bonus, but 21,000 per is going to be hard for me to pass up. Of course, we can't do it right now. All right, let's go ahead and get these other guys in on the action, because I'm thinking we're going to set up something Charlotte back over as soon as we can. And let's just try to get all these guys together. And who knows, by the time we get done with this, we might have a few other guys coming available from this other contract. All right, so you're looking for a raise. Not going to worry too much about that. Okay, we're getting some more guys coming into Indy as our number 1 contract becomes available. And again, you can see these guys are all fairly close by. They're in Indy and Memphis, so not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we're going to let those rest. We're going to let them get to the depot and rest for now. All right, there's our first trip to Portland. So that must mean our first delivery is there of the 5 here. So that's good. And that probably means that the others are not far behind. And sure enough, there you go. All right, and these guys should be piling into... Nope, they're not going to pile into Bismarck. They're actually going to go and jump on this other schedule. I forgot about that. So we're good. That's going to give us 10 trucks on this. And where are the others going? Okay, the others are going to Bismarck. Okay, that's good. That'll work out. As good as it can anyway. All right, so Bismarck, that'll get us over to Minneapolis pretty quick for a deal there. Okay, yeah, this is proving to be... I could really use a depot in either Minneapolis or Detroit, preferably Detroit. Kind of hard to believe we don't have one in Detroit, as big a city as it is. All right, so we're going to the Charlotte depot there. All right, so this is going to, in order to set up what we need to continue on with our schedules, that's going to take a little bit more than I'm ready to do for this video because it's going to make us run even longer. And I think this is a good spot to call it. So we made quite a bit of money in this video. Keep in mind, we started the video at 5.7 million and now we're over 8.1 million. So let's take a quick look at the ratings list and see that, all right, Gordon Fox is making a comeback. I like it. So he's making some money. So now we're neck and neck. So things are going good. I'm pretty happy about that, particularly, as well as the money we're making. Things are going great. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more of our Let's Play series of TransRoad USA.